Joining us now, Miranda Devine, columnist at the Daily Telegraph. She joins us live from New York. Miranda, a bit to chew through here, especially what's been going on in the impeachment trial anyway. What's your view of what's taken place over the last few days?
Well, we've had the last 2 days, we've had, of course, President Trump's lawyers have been mounting his defence, and they've done it in a very cool and rational way, taking, much less than their allotted hours. They didn't go right into the wee hours like Adam Schiff did for the Democrats last week, and I think they got some brownie points from the senators for that, particularly those Democrats who are supposed to be in Iowa right now pressing the flesh because, of course, the Iowa caucus is next Tuesday, and they've been stuck in Washington 6 days a week. So in that sense also, they went after Joe Biden and his son Hunter and really put front and centre what this impeachment is all about. It's about corruption, certainly very strong allegations of corruption to do with the fact that Hunter Biden, with no credentials, got a very lucrative $83,000 a month job on the board of a corrupt energy company in Ukraine when his father was vice president in charge of stopping corruption in Ukraine. So a lot of, fire and brimstone on that, and also just the constitutional reasons why the Democrats haven't proven their case. But I think the fact that you had John Bolton, the former security advisor to Donald Trump, who left under very bad odour. He said he quit, and Donald Trump said he was sacked. But he just is about to launch a book, and there was a leaked manuscript to the New York Times yesterday, bombshell supposedly. It was very vague. Everybody, including Donald Trump, has denied what was said, and but that has probably made more of the Republican kind of squishy senators say that they will vote with the Democrats to allow witnesses to come into this trial, which will extend it way past the end of this week.
Well, Trump's lawyers had this morning said that evidence from Bolton is inadmissible. What happens in the Senate seems to be as important as what happens in the court of public opinion. There's obviously, Miranda, no love lost between Trump and Bolton, but his intervention here, the timing of it, the kind of importance, the importance that he used to carry within the Trump administration, does that change anything?
Look, it doesn't really, because the fact is what this entire impeachment process is about is a difference in policy. That was the entire problem between Trump and Bolton. Bolton is an uber hawk. He was one of the neocons that got America into that disastrous war in Iraq. Donald Trump, the nation is very war-weary. He went to the voters in 2016 promising not to get engaged in any more unnecessary foreign wars. John Bolton wanted to go and do regime change in Iran, as well as be more belligerent with North Korea and so on. So he and Donald Trump, it was always destined to end in tears, and it did. And now Bolton is trying to, salve his ego, his bruised ego. He got a $3 million advance to write this book. The New York Times came out with their so-called scoop on Sunday night, strategically timed to throw a spanner in the works of Trump's defence the next day. And within a couple of hours, Bolton's book was on Amazon for pre-sale, and it's now, I think, number 7 on the bestseller list. So there's a lot of financial reasons for Bolton to do this, and he's really blotted his copybook, though, with Republicans, I think, including, the donors that encouraged Donald Trump against his best instincts to include, to invite Bolton into his team, and I think they've all turned away from him. It really is not a good look. He seems to be betraying America's foreign policy interests by doing this, and also to do this in the middle of an impeachment campaign 9 months before an election. It looks pretty bad.
Miranda, joy to the world. Peace in the Middle East, finally, after hundreds and hundreds of years, according to Donald Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu this morning. Something they've been working on for a couple of years.
It was like a campaign rally, wasn't it?
I'm not sure many people...
Yeah,
there was a campaign rally without any Palestinians there, but I'm not sure many people are going to think, quite rightly, that this is going to stick.
Well, look, you hope for the best, but, you know, we've seen this through many, many presidents in the past, and everyone's best efforts have come to nothing. And in this case, the Palestinians, which are the other half of this equation, are very angry about it and think it's all one way. Donald Trump says, well, no, my plan is different from the others because it's more concrete. I think he's got a tunnel between Gaza and the West Bank. And Benjamin Netanyahu and he are very, very close. Netanyahu yesterday came to the White House and was saying that Donald Trump's the best friend that Israel's ever had. And certainly there is a great affinity for Israel from Donald Trump. So, look, you can just hope for the best. Let's see what happens, but I'm not holding my breath.
No,
you're not alone.
Nor are we.
Yeah.
Miranda, great to see you. Geez, New York looks wonderful behind you at this time of year. Very jealous indeed. See you soon.